Hi team, welcome to my channel. My name is Janet. As you can see today, I'm not filming my intro in the studio. I am filming it in my car. Just because while I was filming this video, some random man just walked into the studio and just started working out behind the camera and started to grunt as much as he liked to because he felt like he was entitled to, and not even caring that there was somebody else in the room already using it. So to not bombard you, I guess, with a grunting man in my background while I'm doing my intro, I will do it here in the car where the lighting seems quite nice. Today's workout is an express one. It is 15 minutes and it is a Pilates based workout with light to medium weight. In the video you will see I'm using 2 kilos of weight. If you feel a little bit stronger, you can go up to 2.5 to 3, or if you're feeling a little bit injured or a bit tight in the arms, feel free to go down to 1 even. Of the movements will be about 50 seconds long with a 10 seconds rest. There will be a little bit of floor work for abs. As always, if you enjoy these types of videos, please let me know by leaving some comments below, liking this video, and of course subscribing to my channel. Now find a bit of space, unlike myself, and let's get started. Alright team, let's grab those weights. Whatever you choose to grab. We're going to start with standing work. Slight bend in the knees, and we're just going to tap it out. 1 foot go out and in. Stay with your legs quite bent, chest up, shoulders relaxed. Hopefully the weight pulls those arms down. And just lightly tap with the toes side to side, always returning the legs, one in the middle and the other goes to the side. Start with the simple stuff first, just to warm up the bottom part of that body there. So whether you choose to grab some weights today, that is up to you. You don't have to go to the 2 kilos as I am. You can also go a little bit lighter. You can also go a little bit heavier if you wish to. Good. Have a little rest. Roll out those shoulders. Stand up nice and tall now. Toes turned out. So feet about as wide as your shoulders, and we're going to go into a squat. Breathe out to lift the arms and then slowly come back up. So with control as you're pushing forward, pushing the hips back like you're sitting on a chair for me. Breathe out to lift the arms a little bit above the shoulder joints if you can, especially if you've got heavier weights than I have. Make sure you are sucking your belly button into the spine as you drop down. Core always helps you lift the weights, also keeps the back nice and straight. Squeezing your glutes on the way up. Majority of the weight is going into the back of the feet towards the heels, so not on your tippy toes. Shaking it out. So we're going to lunge a little bit to that right side. One leg is bent, one leg is straight, and we're going to take the arms wide and then tilt the body to the side. So open the arms, the opposite left hand goes up, come back in and come back out. So step wide into the lunge first, or step wide into a squat first to the right side, and then tilt to the right, come back in and drop it down. So again, careful of your back, careful of your waist. Your chest is still facing forward towards me as you're exhaling to twist, inhaling, draw it back in. So check your legs, that makes sure one leg is bent to the right side and your left leg is striking out straight. You don't want to have a half bend knee on one side and then a full bend on the other. Not quite nice on the joints. Good. All right, having a moment. We're going to stay with the weights to the shoulders, drop down into a narrow squat, and we're going to lift the right knee up. So drop down, 2 pulses, and then lift, drop down, and lift. So the right knee is coming up past the hips, arms are shooting straight up towards the roof. Bicep towards the ears is where we're trying to go. Exhale to lift, inhale to drop. So this is helping not only work your core, work your leg muscles with the balance and the arms at the same time. So activate a lot of the muscles at the same time, making it quite efficient. And again, with no weights, you are doing exactly what we're doing here and just lifting the arms up. So there's no extra resistance on the hands. Just use your body weight today. It's totally fine. Good. Alrighty. So we're going back to that lunge and twist, but this time to the left side. So you're going to step out wide to the left, tilt to the left side, top right hand goes over on the diagonal, while the other hand shoots down towards that straight leg. So this time your left knee will bend and the right leg will shoot out nice and diagonal and then come back in. Top arm is close towards the ears. Tilt your body slightly towards the left. Adding body weight obviously makes it a little bit harder for the leg work out there. Okay, so we're going to repeat that squat, double squat and lift on the other side now. So right leg is going to stay balanced, double pulse and then lift the left knee up, trying to get the left knee to come past the waistline, arms shooting right up to the roof, hugging your ears in with the biceps as you're lifting up through. So I choose to stay on the tippy toes on the left side just to make it a little bit more efficient and easier to lift the knee up and down. Good. Same thing. Breathe out as you're lifting up. Inhale as you're dropping it down there. So body should be a bit warmer. So hopefully you can go a little bit deeper now into the legs for me. Great. I'm going to go side on just so you can see me, but you can still stay going the same way. So your left leg is in front, right leg is behind you, and we're just going to move the arms, one up, one behind. So working through the shoulders and a little bit through the back of the arms there, keeping that body tilted forward. My front leg is always a bit bent. My back leg is straight, toes on the ground. And just alternating the arms through for me. Good, keeping that momentum up with the arms, so they're always controlled. So we're not throwing the arms around, we are actually punching one up arm, one arm back with complete control. Pull the belly button right into the spine there. A strong torso core here helps it out. Good. All right, I'm going to turn to the other side. Right leg is now in front, left leg is behind. And I'm going to tilt more forward. Keep both arms just to keep level. And I'm going to push the arms back. So working through your triceps now on both sides. Try to not just swing the arms. I see a lot of people just drop the arms down and it goes right in front of the hips. And it's almost just like momentum is working as opposed to the muscles. So when it drops down, gravity will always try to pull it faster down. And so you're going to counter it with squeezing the muscles tight so that when it drops, it stops where you want to and not just swing about. Hopefully with slightly heavier weights, you can feel that resistance a little bit better. Good. Shoulders pulled back if you need to. All right, let's work a little bit more on your balance. Right leg is going to stay balanced and your left leg is going to move out, and then we're going to add on. So I'm just going to open the arms, lift that left leg, arms up to shoulder height, and then start to lift the arms up and balance a little bit longer. So you can stay with just the move going out and in, 2 of them, and then on the third, I lift the arms if you so wish to. So 2 open and close. And on your third, see if you can hold the leg up a little bit longer. Lift the arms up above the head. My standing right leg always has a little bit of bend in it, if you can manage it, just so that your joints do not have to overwork. Good. All right, starting to get a little bit heavier, the arms maybe. That's what we want for a little bit of fatigue in the shoulders. All right, give it a roll. We're going to try that on the other side. So this time slightly bent in the left, right leg is going to move. So we're going to open the arms and lift the leg out and down, out and down. On the third one, we're out, lift up, drop down and bring it in. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, big long exhale, lift the arms, stomach muscles in and drop it down. So we're not holding the breath the whole time. We are holding the breath and then breathing it out on the exertion, the part that is trickier to do. And I do a longer breath out to pull in the belly while I try to lift my arm up and maintain the balance. Balancing is those things that if you don't practice it, you just lose it. So always remember to keep your balance and practice it. Slowly you will get better over time. Give a little bit of rest. We're coming down to the floor now. We're going to start to work on that deep core and abs. So you're going to tilt that body back and lift the arms first, just to try how it feels. So tilt back, C curve in the body. How you know it's a C curve? Well, your lower back looks a little bit rounded, so your body looks more like a C than a straight back, and your belly button is the shallowest part. And then start to lift the arms up and the leg with it. Alternating legs, lean back, exhale, lift, and then come back in strong. Roll back, both arms lift, one leg lifts with you if you can. Sometimes you might need to roll up your mat if your tailbone gets uncomfortable. Also, I've seen people put a little bit of a little mini pillow, but a flat pillow underneath your glutes as well to help that tailbone feel comfortable. Or a blanket or rolled up towel. Alright, just relax that tailbone a little bit. So we're going to tilt that body back and do bicep curls. So you're going to hold your C curves for me now. Arms extended, elbows lifted away from the chest. And we're just going to bend it in and out as your first option. And feel free to stay right here, just with those bicep curls the whole time. Good. So I'm going to start to add on if you want to. So bicep curl, then lift the arms up, come back in and drop. Bicep curl, lift the arms up around the ears. So you're going to try to wrap your biceps around the ears, and it'll add a little bit more in your core, add a little bit more in your shoulder. Lift, drop and open, drop, bicep curl, lift it up. If this doesn't work out for you, just stay with the movement beforehand and build up to it. Relax it through. Alright, so you just need one weight holding in your hands or no weights at all. Tilt the body back and we're going to start to lift the legs. You're going to bend the legs in and then extend it out. So how high you hold the legs, that is up to you. If you need to, there is an option to let go of the weights and pop the hands behind you. But ideally, you're just holding the weight to the chest, tilt the body back, and then we're going to pull the legs in and out. Now, the next option is to start to move the arms with the legs. So legs shoot out straight, arms lifting to the roof. Exhale to lift, inhale to drop. So you're feeling like you're trying to balance on your glutes, but it's actually not your glutes that are helping you balance. It is your deep core, the stomach muscles in the middle, pulled into the spine, is what's helping you to hold your V-sit, as we would like to call it. That's it. Good. All right, we're coming all the way down to the ground. Grab your two weights for me again. Arms are going to come up into the air, legs at 90-degree angle, and we're going to lower the arms next to the thighs, legs shoot out at 45 degrees. Your aim is to keep your back nice and flat, tilt the pelvis a little bit upwards, breathe out, pull in the belly button strong to the spine, and then inhale as your limbs and legs come in. Now, if you have lower back issues and they're getting a little bit uncomfortable, you just take your legs a little bit higher to the roof. The lower your legs go to 45 degrees, the harder your deep core has to work. All right, we're almost done, team. Thank you so much for sticking with it. Hopefully you feel good afterwards. All right, give it a little rest for 10 seconds. Knee side to side if you need to. All right, this is your last exercise for core, and then we're going to do a quick stretch. So head and shoulders will come up now. Arms are still moving the same way. We're going to open the arms, bring it back in, and drop it down. Exhale, lift, extend. The legs and arms in the same direction, which is away from you. Open the arms wide, bring it back in, and drop it down. Head and shoulders are coming in. Chin tucks towards the chest. So as always in Pilates, we think about holding a rolled up sock or maybe like a peach underneath your chin, and you're just lightly holding it there so that it pulls out the neck and you don't get neck pains over time. Little technique there. With your sit-ups, come up, open, drop in and relax. Good, you've got this. Almost finished. Nice, team. All right, drop the weights, arms horizontal to the shoulders. We're going to drop the knees to one side, head looking the opposite direction. Top leg a little bit more extended. This is just so that your lower back pulls out nice and comfy. And then we swap to the other side. Always turning your head away from the bent leg so that your spine gets a full twist from the tailbone up to the neck. Good. So one leg straight coming into the body while the other leg stays down. Doesn't matter which leg you're using as long as we do both legs. So pull it tight towards you, stretching out the hamstrings, and then we swap it over. So hold to where you can on the leg. It doesn't have to be too high. It can go behind the calf. And then let's roll it over slowly to one side. Tuck the toes, lift up into your pike position, press the chest down towards the legs, and just pedal out the feet. One heel up, one heel down, and then press the chest down, stretch out your shoulders. Slowly, but start to move the hands towards you. Take your time to roll it up gently, one vertebrae at a time, and you are done. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you on the next one. Bye.